Right, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are 8 weeks out to the day. Changes have been made. Like I mentioned again the last week's vlogs, we're going carbless from meal 5 and 6, or from meal 4 should I say, meal 5 and 6. Oats are out. Just started trialing the overnight oats, overday oats. They're gone. But the high day is back, which I cannot wait for. We've got Monday and Tuesday to get through. Today still to get through. On the screen you'll be seeing a set of bicep curls on the cable, looking lean, delts are popping, flats as you can see from the pump shots to follow. But what can you expect? I go in and train a few days back to back with no carbs. In those final meals, obviously wake up, have 70 grams of cream of rice, 70 grams of raw white jasmine rice in my first 2 meals and go train. But those first few exercises, I'm like finishing my set and holding onto the bench, feeling a little bit like lightheaded, but you've got to firm it. These are dig weeks. These are the weeks that count, that separate you from the rest. And so that I can bring my best, basically. Not meaning to rhyme it, but that's just how it is. But you can see the waist is coming in, feeling a lot tight. I'm waking up and got like the pingy skin, I call it. There's like nothing in there. So that's a good sign of things to come. Glutes are a hell of a lot better than they were. The part that's actually my clothes behind at the moment is my lower back, so that's a good sign that glutes aren't going to be as much of an issue, hopefully not an issue at all in the next couple of weeks. But getting some steps in, got my final carb meal going down, and I'll catch you for legs tomorrow. Right, after last week's leg day, which the full vlog is live for you to see, link in the description below. After that, the brutal leg day, I said the reset was needed. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered. On the screen you will be seeing a few clips from leg day. Actually, the full quads portion of the leg day. The leg extensions, we took the full stack for a ride, plus the 15 dialed ups, a full stack on the prime completed for a solid set there. Details really coming through. That didn't need resetting. What really needed resetting was the compound lift. So hat squat down to 5.5 plates per side with a set of 12. That was absolutely insanely brutal. I'm going to up it, of course, next week. Probably throw on a 2.5 either side, just to take up 5 kilos and just manage the low progressions a little bit smaller in the coming weeks, because we're coming up to 7.5 weeks out on Wednesday. I just keep thinking to Wednesday because it is the high day. I have just finished my final carb meal of the day, by the way, meal 4, to the back-to-back no carbs. But yeah, the high day is going down. Crawl into it, and to mark the 7.5 weeks out mark. I'll show you that when it comes anyway. It's good to have the high days back after the refresh week of just a base diet. As well, the pendulum squat took 6 plates for a spin. I can't actually remember what I got there, but it was a solid amount of repetitions, that's for sure. And I'll likely do the same. 2.5 kilo goes on. We just take that low progression as and when we need to keep adding and keeping in the higher rep range until those weeks where we just pump it out, especially with legs. Like, try and save my tank for the other sessions and just preserve leg strength and minimize volume here. Manage fatigue, because as you can tell, I'm like the Walking Dead at the moment, but it's a needs must. And I'm looking forward to see what we weigh in come Wednesday, and we want a new low come Friday when we check in. Then we have the squat press, which I went up. I did 460, so 9 plates and a 5 per side. Obviously those plates being 25 instead of 20, like the plates on the squats beforehand, the hat squat and the pendulum squat. Good baseline number set there, gonna hold that next week maybe, and increase the rep range into towards the 10-12 mark, or just throw on another 2.5, throw on another 5, and just keep pushing. We'll see how we do when we get there. We'll see how this refeed goes, we'll see how the energy feels, but we take it as it comes. And following that, some pretty good pump shots. I will be honest, for someone whose legs feel like lead, there's a good bit of detail there, there's a good pump there, and that's the main thing, isn't it? It's going to be hard, the prep's going to be difficult, it's only going to be the trenches from here, so it's just about digging deep, seeing what you got on the inside, seeing what you're made of, and pushing towards being your best, because get that in your mindset, that's what the rest are doing. If you bottle that rep, if you bitch out of that rep, you just believe the person you're going up against isn't going to do that. They're taking that rep, and if they don't take it, they're going for it and then they're failing, and that's going to get you a whole lot further than not going for it in the first place. So we go for it,
we push hard, we dig deep, and we get those extra 1% each rep, each set, and that equates to a lot of wins in a day, and definitely a lot of wins for a prep and improvements to be made, because I really want to blow my last look out the water. Checking in last week at 99.3. That's 23.5 kilos up from my lightest. My lightest of prep, and about 22.5 kilos up from my stage weight at the British. So if we can get on stage at a good 15 plus kilos of stage weight, shredded condition, then that's going to be proof that my hard work has paid off. But I'm waning. I've got work to do. Delts tomorrow, let's smash it.
Right, just getting out for some steps. On the screen you'll be seeing a couple of clips from delts, being my top set of shoulder press, which is the 47s by 7 again. Another matched reps, matched that for maybe 4, maybe 5 weeks in a row now, so definitely, excuse me, maintaining strength as we get leaner and as we enter further down into the prep, which is only a sign of a retaining tissue, and gonna keep that size when it comes to show day, so that's a good thing. Also, the pump shots on the screen for you to see. Tighter, definitely a hell of a lot flatter. Definitely feeling it. My face is coming in now, crawling into tomorrow's high day, but that is something I'm so excited for. Extra food, an extra 16, nearly 1700 calories, I believe, and then it's got going from like 207 to like 500 plus carbs, so 2 and a bit times the carbs. So more carbs, or about more than half of my daily carb intake in my first meal. So I'm gonna get around the block, get my last no carb meal down me, and then it's time for the carbs.
Right, what is going on, everyone? It is Wednesday, the final meal of the high day. No training to show today because I didn't train, but I can show you a couple of pictures of my pre-cardio shots I did around in there, just to keep up good habits and practice. But I had to document this momentous occasion because it is the goat send, not just the god send, the goat send. 100 grams of cream of rice, salted caramel. Get that in your head because it mixes unbelievably with this peanut butter cereal. It goes the goat of always, 40 grams of that, 25 grams of almond butter, I think, either that or 20, I'll have to double check before I put that on, and then 100 grams of blueberries, which will not last the duration it takes for me to put the cream of rice into the microwave because I am starving. But it's been a big old feed today. Let me just check my phone because it's like almost double my calories now compared to what my base diet is. Feeling a lot more energized, I have to be honest. I felt like dead to the world this morning, these last few days since going to that back-to-back no carb meals in the evening. It has ruined me, legs like lead, but today it has done the job, really flushed me out. I am feeling good. Hopefully I feel good in the morning again. Obviously I'll be heavier, smash the cardio, smash a massive back day, and then be ready for Chicken Friday, where hopefully we hit a new low and break the 98 kilo mark, because we did actually weigh in at 98.5 this morning, which is 800 grams down from Friday. So we have probably close to a 4,400 calorie compared to the 2,800, and then the carbs are around like the 535, 540 total with the berries included, and it is 25 grams of almond butter, by the way, compared to 207, so more than double the carbs, which is an absolute delight. And I'm not going to waste any more time because I am starving. Here you'll see a picture of the goatness, and I'll catch you back tomorrow. Right, I am about to jump on the weekly group call, the Empty the Tank team, but on the screen you'll be seeing a couple of clips from back. The group call, this one I'm excited for, is the bi-weekly like check-in and catch-up one. We'll do an educational topic, a catch-up, an educational topic, a catch-up on in that kind of that cycle. So this one is catch up. It's good to talk to everyone, see how the week's been, and just discuss things together. So it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. We'll jump on. But before that, show you the screen. Deadlifts or block pulls. We took the 225s for a set of 7. That's actually up 1 rep and up 5 kilos from last week. The reset done me good. Fueled by yesterday's high day, went straight to the session. It was a great session, honestly. I had a lot more energy. My legs weren't as much like lead, more like a 20% lead than 120% lead, which it was leading up into it. You could probably see how I was
early on in the week compared to now. That was the only thing that I filmed. I was just getting after the session, absolutely just like locked in, for want of a better word. There isn't really a better word, better phrase than I was just locked in. As you can see, I'm pretty tired now. I'm coming crashing down back to reality. It'll be interesting to see what I weigh in at tomorrow. We weighed in at 99.4 kilos, so up 900 grams from yesterday. A decent jump, and then we'll see. I could return back to baseline tomorrow, fingers crossed, and that's what we'll see. Pump shots on the screen, you can see the back's coming in nicely, tighter, definitely a lot fuller. You can see in that lat spread, I'm definitely a lot fuller. Happy with the rear delts are popping as well in that side chest. Working on my back double bicep, just trying to find out the right level of hinge, the right level of lat extension, flexion, flare, where I position my arms to try and find where to best showcase my physique in that regard. But that'll be nailed in the next 7 weeks leading up to show day, practicing plenty as well. But that is going to end it here. Going to jump on the call now, and I'll see you next when we check in. Right, what is going on, everyone? We weighed in at 98.2, as you can see as I show you the check-in photos on the screen. I'm just walking out of my cardio, still hitting 25 minutes fasted in the mornings. Whew. Legs felt a bit fresher again today, so we can't complain. Let me just get back in my car. Yeah, came right down 1.2 kilos off of yesterday's 99.4. Definitely tightening up. Glutes are looking tight in those back shots. Lower back's coming in from the front. Cheese grater, razor sharp obliques. They're coming in nicely. 98.2, still 21 and a bit kilos above stage weight last time at the British finals. Very happy with the spot we're in. See what Brad says later. Gonna get home, absolutely demolish my first meal, absolutely demolish my pre-workout meal, and go and smash a big old chest session. I'll take you along for the journey, film what I can, feel what I feel like, see how we get when we get there. Feeling strong, feeling better, feeling energized, ready to hit some big numbers. Just take progressions, we train with intensity. As long as that's there, that's what matters at this point. Approaching the 7 week out mark, chest day going down. Catch you later. I imagine it's not going to be the best of lighting here, but it won't be a minute. I'm just putting you there as I prop up that sweet aroma of asparagus. Yes, right, back to back no carb meals, so I'm having 100 grams of asparagus in my final meal, just to differ it up from the green beans. Not quite ready yet. This is 220 grams of cooked weight beef mince and 100 grams of asparagus. Pick you up here, there we go. After my 200 grams of cooked weight chicken breast and 100 grams of green beans, and then green beans in meal 4 as well. So just about 300 grams of veggies, split through meals 4 through 6. Meals 1 and 2 I don't have, keep it light on the stomach pre-training. Meal 3 is obviously my post-workout cereal and shake, so don't need veggies in that. And then my macros just kept up, fibre kept up on there. It has kept me consistent. I've gone before every check-in in the morning, every morning bar 1. This is pretty much entire prep that I've tracked anyway, so keep me regular, keep me consistent, also help with satiation and health with the macros. But what I'll do is catch you in just a second. So firstly, show you the goodness, but then on this, just check that's definitely getting in the shot, but then to show you a couple of clips from chest day being my full chest workout. Actually, there's a compilation of the full workout on the screen for you to see. A couple of reps for each exercise, first 2 and the final in like a rotation, and then the pump shots to follow. What a session that was. Best session of the prep. Felt great going in, felt energized like I said yesterday, even better today. Cardio went great this morning, got in there, smashed it. I love this asparagus, honestly, it's so good. Progressed on everything. You can see I swapped the 1.25s in the rings for the 2.5s, back up to 2.5 plates on the Smith press, up to 2 3/4 plates on the gym Leco press. Just everything was moving great, everything was moving dandy and fine. Pumps was really good as well. My best I've looked at, even we transferred the pictures to Brad, the video to Brad, because that's how good I felt the first time. I actually enjoyed and genuinely appreciated how far my fleet's come in this prep and how much I'm liking how I'm looking. He's happy as well because we've got some exciting changes to happen next week, which I will leave for next week because that is going to wrap up the video and I'll save it for then. Hope you enjoy. It's been up and down this week. It's been a big dig, big feed, and a great end to the week. So like the video for that alone, but like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss when you upload. 7 weeks out as of Sunday, and I'll catch you for the vlog tomorrow.